are 4 students, and our project today is about an RFID-based paid car parking system. Our model simulates the presence of 2 cars in a parking lot in which the user will only be allowed to enter the parking lot if there is enough amount of money in his card. Therefore, we have 2 FSRs to model the presence of available parking lot, and we have an RFID reader to read the amount of money from the user's card, and a servo motor that will only open if there is available parking lot and the money in the user's card is enough to be deductible.
RFID stands for radio frequency identification. It is used for purposes for identifying objects through electromagnetic field. In our system, once the driver reaches the gate, and our RFID reads the ID on the card. It reads also the driver's current balance and checks whether it's enough to let him enter the parking or not. In case his balance was enough, the system will automatically detect specific amount of money to let him in. But before detecting this amount of money, our system checks first if there is free spaces available in the parking lot. This is done by the FSR, and now Amira will tell you more about the FSR.
This is done by reading the annual values of the FSR when it reaches a certain range that we already defined in the code. An LED connected to the FSR will be lit when the pressure reaches this range. The LED that's lit indicates that this parking space is occupied. The system will check that at least one of the two LEDs are not lit in order to open the gate, which will be explained by Rania.
Unlike DC motors, we use the servo motor so that we can position the motor shaft at a specific position using control signals. The motor shaft will hold at this position as long as the control signal isn't changed. So, as soon as the driver reaches the parking lot and passes his card, the system checks if there is space in the parking lot or not by checking if at least one of the 2 LEDs are not lit. If so, the money will be deducted and the servo motor will open the gate, allowing the driver to enter the lot. This will be done by incrementing the angle from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. And after the entrance of the driver, the gate will close again by turning the angle of the servo from 90 degrees and back to 0. Now, we'll show you how our parking system functions. The driver will swipe the card through the RFID reader, and as you'll notice here, the motor will rotate 90 degrees, and then it will rotate back negative 90 degrees to close the gate. And then as the car enters, it will occupy a space in the parking lot, and the LED will light. Another user comes in, and he swipes the card, which has already money available in it, and he will swipe it through the RFID reader. The motor will open and then close again, and the car will occupy the second space. So right now we get the same card, and then we'll swipe it again, and the motor will not move as there is no money in this card, and plus there is no available parking spaces. Thank you.